Good afternoon. Welcome to Chippewa Falls Doe Field on the campus of Chippewa Falls High School. We have JV football this afternoon from Chippewa. It's River Falls on the road this afternoon, taking a trip east, about an hour and 15 minutes east of River Falls, and facing the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. I'm Chris Larson alongside Dan Jenkins. Kick is away, going to be fielded by Chippewa Falls at around the 20-yard line. He's got some space and finally pulled down by Brecken French. Cats back in action here after their win last week against Superior. Friday night was a barn burner. Chippewa Falls varsity team coming over to River Falls for homecoming, and the Cats with a 1-point victory, narrowly escaping. One thing you're going to see today, if you didn't see Friday, is an interesting offensive strategy here by Chippewa Falls. They do a lot of misdirection, a lot of moving around here, and if you're playing defense against this team, it's very, very important that you stay disciplined because they're going to do a bunch of misdirection. They're going to try to get you to chase a ball carrier that doesn't have the ball, and that's how they make their hay here in Chippewa Falls. So first down run there on first down, 1st and 10 for Chippewa Falls at the River Falls 44-yard line. They'll go back under center, send a man in motion, and they'll hand it off to the fullback. Cats have him wrapped up and pulled down immediately, but we got a flag down. It looks to be in the neighborhood of perhaps a encroachment. We'll see what they have here. You see any movement there, Dan?
Yeah, we jumped.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what they're going to get us for, but
Yep, they did. The Cats able to buckle up there on that first down play, but the penalty will give Chippewa Falls 5 yards, and it'll be 1st and 5 now from the 39-yard line. They'll basically run the same play up the middle. Cats do a nice job of bottling that one up right away. I see Josh Jenkins on the play. Who else was in there on the tackle, Dan?
I saw Josh. I didn't. Who else?
I think it might have been Flanagan right there with him.
Yeah. Okay.
Noah Potter playing quarterback for Chippewa Falls. We actually don't even have room for a 7-inch screen up here, just the way the windows are built. So I'm watching the game through a 3-inch screen. So I may not catch everything. They'll hand it off along the left side this time. Number 33, and he's got a lot of room running down the field. Charlie Burke able to wrestle him down just shy of the pylon. He knocked down the pylon, but out of bounds just short. So it'll be 1st and goal for Chippewa Falls on the 1-yard line. That was number 33, Brody Tarbox, on the carry. Early goings here in Chippewa Falls, and Chippewa Falls running their offense down the field pretty efficiently here. 1st and goal from the 2. They'll give to Tarbox again. Cat's got a hand on him, but he's into the end zone for a touchdown. The Cardinals took it to our freshman squad Thursday night. It was a blowout victory over on Wildcat Field. And then Friday night it was the varsity team winning by 1 over Chippewa Falls, and a little bit of a rubber match here tonight. So far, the Cardinals march right down the field in 1 minute and 35 seconds to get into the end zone.
I did go back and look up last year's freshman score. 40 to 32.
40-32.
Yeah, so
we won that game, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah,
Yep.
barn burner. And that kick is pretty high. No good.
It almost looked like it was in slow motion.
Right. A lot of air underneath of it, but doesn't make it to the crossbar. So with 8:25 to go first quarter, it is Chippewa Falls 6 and River Falls 0. Cats about to get their first possession of the game. It is a warm one up here. I think Probably hovering around the upper 80s. Do have a nice breeze coming across the field here, but
not really in the box.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of air, but it certainly isn't our hottest game this year. I think we had a home game up there in the hot box, and I felt like we were in a sauna. We're going to sweat a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too bad up here. But on the field, I think probably fairly comfortable. At least I think they'd rather have this than what they had a couple Fridays ago up in Superior, standing in the cold and the rain.
Yeah.
You're 15, 16 years old. It's fun running around in the sun and a little bit of a breeze behind you. That wind is blowing. That kick, the extra point, was straight into the wind. So the Cats do have the wind at their back here. Cats in their road whites with blue and gold trim. Chippewa Falls home reds with black pants. And the ball comes off the tee, so they'll have to set that back up again. Cats got Brody Ruck out there. Looks like Jack Larson, Matt Tiffany. Back deep. They get a holder there. And it's going to be basically just grabbed. What do we got there? 28. Zach
Faulkner.
Zach Faulkner just grabs a hold of it and covers. So the Cats will start their first drive of the game from the 33-yard line. Looks like Tino Massa will be at the helm here in this first drive. Massa looking to throw out to Burke. Burke catches, crosses the first down marker, and he's driven out of bounds, but he's got first down yardage on the first play. So Cats come firing out here on the first play of the game through the air. Slightly out of character, but Massa from the shotgun again. Hands it off to Joe Terasavage. Terasavage through traffic across the first down marker once again, and that'll move the chains. Gain of 11 there for Joe. Put the ball down at the Chippewa Falls 45-yard line, so 2 plays. About 22 yards to get things started here. They'll go from the shotgun once again. Massa looking to throw, flushed out, looking for somebody to throw to, gets it out to, is that Felix? Felix Walquist, but Felix pulled down for about a 3-yard loss. Second down and 12. Cats have yet to go under center here today. On the screen, Terasavage picks it up, eludes one tackler, gets through another one, pulls another one forward, and Terasavage is going to be just shy of first down yardage. Pickup of around 11 or 12 there. It'll set up a third down and short here for the Cats, but Joe could have been tackled a few different times. Got a little slithery there for a while, and then just powered through a few other would-be tacklers. Third and about a foot. Right back into the shotgun. They'll hand it off to Joe Terasavage. Joe sliding through tacklers down across the 30, down to the 29-yard line. That'll move the chains once again. Another River Falls first down. Haven't seen the all shotgun look yet this season, Dan.
Yeah, it's a first.
They'll mix it in once in a while, but so far we have not gone under center. Tino looking to throw. Pump fakes. Still looking. Throwing downfield. And it's going to be broken up. Looking for Rico Alvarez there. Plenty of time, but nothing really developed to Tino's liking.
Yeah, we haven't had a fullback in the game yet.
Tino taking a look around. Another screen. And this one is wrapped up, not much going there. Gain of a couple for Tara Savage. So 3rd down and 8 now. Clock rolling, 5.5 to go here, first quarter. Cats leading it, or Cats trailing 6-0. They'll go 3 receiver look again. And they complete the pass, but it's going to be well short of the first down. 4th down coming up. He hits Burke on the sideline route. And that's going to leave about a 4th down and 5 now. Got to get down to the 20 to get a first down. Massa. And not sure what was going on there. It looked like to be some confusion on what the route was. One receiver was just standing there, and the other one was not where the ball went. So turnover on downs. Ball goes all the way down. It's going to be placed
Yeah, that was quite the
at the 25-yard line.
different look for us. Seven pass attempts and only two runs.
Right, for a team that's been running the football, 200-plus yards a game. But we've talked about it before. No one's going to write a newspaper article about today's game, so maybe they just wanted to try something out, see something. We got early whistles here. Motion on Chippewa Falls. That'll back them up 5 yards. The Cats get a free 5, 1st and 15 now for Chippewa Falls. Quarterback Noah Potter, junior quarterback, 5'11", 162.
They
And I
must
think
be
we
doing
got,
something right before the snap because
Yeah.
I think that's the 3rd time I've seen us jump like that.
yep, Cats jump there on that one. And we'll give them their 5 yards back. Unfortunate. Well, so far we've come to the football twice and haven't run a play yet. All right, 1st and 10 now. Pitch it out to the left side.
Block in the back there. Yep, you got it.
Charlie Burke pulls him down, but as Dan said, we got a flag down, and that should be coming back. We really have played some pretty clean games this season. Haven't had a ton of penalties, but so far in this one, quite a few hankies on the ground. Coach down there pleading with his players to use your head. Yeah, that's a tough spot to get a block in the back. You know, your back is on his way down the field, and they're not going to catch him for quite some time, and you make what was probably an unnecessary block. And that will take it back a little way. First and about 8 now from the 27-yard line. That's a spot foul. That block happened a little ways downfield. So first down again. This is the third straight first down snap. Potter will go under center. He'll hand it off, and a nice job, Jack Larson, wrapping the man up, and then a gang tackle. The rest of the Cats get there to finish off the job. You see Bergen Bernard there, along with Austin Stelright. Yeah, Austin down there as well. Brady Stavinoa checking in. Matt Tiffany, the linebacker on this side. Mason Hyde out there, the corner on this side. Rico Alvarez playing safety. I think Chippewa jumped that time. Boy.
We might play some football today. I'm not really sure.
This is getting rough. The quarterback's doing something that's making people jump. You know, we can't hear him from down here, but
I can hear he yells "go."
Does he?
And then they snap it like 2 seconds later, or a second later.
All right, 2nd and 15 now. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line of Chippewa Falls. We'll pitch it out on the left side. Cat's doing a nice job of bottling him up before he gets too far. Finally pulled down at around the 21, 22-yard line. Well, they'll mark it down at the 20, so no gain. 3rd and 15 now. Cats can come up with a stop here. Get the offense back on the field. Cats trailing 6-0. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Yeah, they do. Looking to throw.
Tipped. Nice.
Nice job, Austin Stelright. Austin, a basketball player and a tall young man, elevates there and got a finger on it. So Chippewa Falls will bring their punt team in here. 4th and 15 at their own 20. 2:47 to go. Charlie Burke is deep for the Cats. Kick is away. Pretty solid line drive punt. Burke's going to let it go, and it's going to take a major Chippewa Falls bounce. We're rolling all the way down to the 27-yard line. So a nice punt there for Chippewa Falls. Net of 50 yards. 53-yard net on that punt. Take that all day, every day at the high school level.
Yeah.
2:36 to go here, first quarter. Cats trailing 6-0. Offense on the field for the second time today. Had a drive stall out the first time. Brought it down to the 25-yard line. Let's see what they do this time around. Looks like they're going to go shotgun once again. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wahlquist is to the near side. He'll hand it off to Tarasavage. Tarasavage working his way through traffic, and he's going to have about 6 or 7 yards on first down. Yeah, just because you go shotgun doesn't mean you have to pass the ball. Spread them out a little bit. Get those defenders out of the box. We'll give him 5. Massa from the shotgun once again. Looks to his right. Turn around. Gets it off, but just barely making it back to the line of scrimmage is Bo Bjork. So 3rd and 5 now coming up for the Cats. Big game this Friday night. River Falls varsity team heading over to Menominee, over to Don and Nona Williams Stadium. Winner of that game will clinch a playoff spot. The loser will have to win the following week to ensure their seat in the postseason. Gets 3rd and 5 here. Massa to Tarasavage. Tarasavage working his way through the defense, but he's short of a first down. We're going to have a 4th down here coming up. And we'll see what River Falls is going to do. They're swapping personnel, but it doesn't look like they're going to punt. Maybe Max Elminiak didn't make the trip. Got a new punter back there for us. I was waiting to see Max come out, and we got it's like Stone Paschal back there to punt. Nice kick. High. Going to take a nice River Falls bounce. Kind of the same thing. Down inside the 20-yard line. Great punt by Stone. Down to the 16-yard line. So same thing. We talked about all the net on that other punt. That one was just as good. So far, other than that first drive by Chippewa Falls, this thing's been a little bit of a field position game. Cats defense back out onto the field. And making a nice surge for a first down there. They're going to be just short of the marker. Gain of 9 and first down. Clock ticking away here on the first quarter. This is a run. It will likely be the last play of the quarter. Potter under center. Hands it off. Wahlquist with a nice tackle there on Tarbox. That will be enough for a first down, though. That'll move the chains. They're not stopping the clock to move the chains. That'll do it. So at the end of 1, it'll be Chippewa Falls 6, River Falls 0. And I'll switch fields here. Chippewa Falls will now have the wind at their back, and the wind is pretty healthy. The flags are basically in a horizontal position. Take a look at the flags over here.
Can feel the breeze coming up through here now.
Yeah.
It's almost comfortable.
Well, we got some weather coming, Dan Jenkins. I don't know if you saw the forecast for Friday night in Menominee, but high of 50 on Friday here. We're going to have lows down into the 30s. So if you got those mums out there in front of your house, you're going to need to put a sheet out there probably Thursday and Friday night. We got some real weather coming Friday. I think Saturday's supposed to warm up a little bit. Sunday, I think highs back into the 60s, but a couple of lows into the 30s here at the end of the week.
I'll take it.
Right. It's October. That's what we're here for, right?
Yep.
Break out the hoodies.
Doesn't feel right to have the fall colors out and it'd be 90 degrees.
No kidding. Daughter was playing hockey down in Toma this weekend, and they went swimming in the lake on Saturday night. Not too many September 30th you're out swimming in the lake, so they enjoyed it.
Nope.
Fumbled snap. It looks like they got it back. Second and 10 now coming up. Chippewa Falls at their own 28-yard line. And the Cats able to bottle that one up before it goes too far. It'll be a gain of about a yard for number 36. That's Colin Clary. They'll basically mark him right down at the line of scrimmage. So calling it third and either a short 10 or a long 9. They'll give it to Tarbox coming to the near side. And again, Cats do a nice job stretching that play out, containing, and making the tackle. Nothing doing there. Looks like they're going to give them, I did gain a lot more than I thought. Gain of about 5. Again, I'm watching the game through a 3-inch screen, but they'll bring the punt team out. 4th down and 4. Burke is deep. And another just line drive kick. Burke slips through his hands, but then he picks it up and is pulled down at the 24-yard line. But nice job, I think, just kind of corralling that, because if he lets it go, I mean, they're probably going to down that football at the 10-yard line.
Yeah.
So we'll take it at the 25, 26-yard line. And then we talked about last year this game, essentially a lot of the same kids. Obviously, we've got a junior quarterback here playing for Chippewa Falls, but a lot of the same kids that played in that freshman game last season on the field here today, this game being a shootout. But so far this afternoon, this thing has been a defensive showcase. Cats will go under center now for the first time. Gives to Tara Savage. And Joe is out near the 35-yard line, and maybe the Cats said, hey, you know what we do really well? We run the football really, really well. Let's just go back to doing that. 2nd and 3 now. Put the bigs in there. Nobody wide. And we're just going to move your guys. Tara Savage ahead for the first down. They'll mark it at around the 40-yard line. That'll move the chains. 7:12 to go here. Second quarter. Cats trailing 6-0. Third possession of the game. And after a couple of drives of going shotgun the entire drive, back to the power game here. He'll fake the handoff over the top, looking for Bo Bjork, and
I'm not sure if that was supposed to be to Bo or Felix.
yeah, again, you can't have two guys running down the field right next to each other. It's not a recipe for success in the passing game. 2nd and 10. Gives it to Savage. And Joe's going to be pulled down at around the 43-yard line. Gain of about 3. Set up 3rd down and 7. I think where the football is, if the Cats can get 5 or 6 of this, I don't think they'd be afraid to go for it on 4th down. I don't think we've seen the Cats punt twice and a half yet this season. Gives it to Savage. He battles his way down to around the 48. That's going to leave a 4th and 2. And, yeah, they're not going to punt. Tino comes in with a play. The Cats feel pretty confident that they can get 2 yards unless the play just breaks up. But if they can get through the play, they can get 2 yards pretty much at will. Terrace Savage, and he's got enough. Didn't get any extra just across the 50, but he got enough to move the chains. Didn't really give us the greatest spot on that one either. He was clearly across the 50. And really, I've thought today so far they've given us pretty good spots, but that one there, they brought it back on the other side of the 50, but enough to get what we needed. Massa faking the handoff, looking downfield for Wahlquist, and picked off by Chippewa Falls. Not much to say about that one.
Yeah.
What is that sound that we keep hearing?
Oh, kids saying stuff into the fan.
Okay, gotcha. We got Chris Farley from Tommy Boy in the booth next to us. Chippewa Falls looking to throw for the first time. And its catch is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Brody Tarbox been very effective running the football, and that time catching it. The Cats really, actually, I should say, the Cats have done a very good job of bottling up that run the last couple of drives, so maybe Chippewa Falls just looking to loosen up the defense a little bit there. Coverage wasn't horrible. Just good throw, good catch. Looking to throw again. And that one through the hands, looking for number 99 there, Corey Suckerman. Junior tight end, 6'3", 204. Pretty good size to him. 2nd and 10. I wonder how many pencils he's sharpened over there in the booth next to us. And a good job there defensively. Nice tackle there, Jack Larson. Third down and 10 now. Ball spotted at the 35. And again, this is one of those spots that they're definitely going for it on 4th down unless they lose some major yardage here. Pitch it out. Coming to the near side here. And he's got an opening. Pulled down by Charlie Burke. And then we got a flag, and that's most likely going to be an unsportsmanship. Unsportsmanlike. He did have the first down. So it'll be a first down, but they're going to back him up. We got to mic that kid up. there's a young guy next to us just talking into a fan. It's hilarious. So it'll be 1st and 10 now at the Chippewa Falls 36-yard line. 3:26 to go, first quarter. And double reverse. They give it to Tarbox, and Tarbox still on his feet before he's finally pulled down. Number 81 there, Carter Serene with the tackle. That's what Chippewa Falls likes to do right there. Ball marked at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. Timeout, Chippewa Falls. So in that A-plus spot there where they can get a first down, or they can get down to the 1-yard line. Fresh set of downs if you get to the goal line. Well, yeah, big game here Friday night. Well, not here, but over in Menominee. Cats on the road over there to face the Mustangs. I think they were talking Friday night. It's been about 30 years since we've won over there in Menominee, and the stakes are high. The winner will clinch a playoff spot. Loser will have to win the next week to guarantee themselves a playoff spot.
It's been that long since we've won there?
I think that's what they were talking about.
I mean, 95.
Yeah.
1995.
So there you go. Almost 30 years. Yeah. You remember that?
I was there.
You were there.
I was on that team.
I thought that was about your wheelhouse. What was it like?
It was awesome. They had a big graveyard in the back of the end zone with all the graves of all the games.
Yeah.
And they had the one for River Falls in the parking lot. And it was I think we broke a 30 or a 31 game winning streak that they had there.
And some early motion there. Should move Chippewa Falls back 5 yards. No, it's on us. It gives them an extra 5 yards. Looking to throw. Now he'll pull it down, and he's into the end zone. Easy peasy. Design draw, and they're going to go for 2 here, leading at 12-0 with 2:55 to go in the second quarter. They'll pitch it, bring it around the right side. Cats bottling it up and pulling him down. Brady Savino at the tackle. Cats able to stop him for getting the 2 for the second time, but Chippewa Falls getting into the end zone again and leading by 2 scores now, 12-0. The River Falls offense that's been pretty effective and pretty destructive for most of the season not able to find the end zone yet today. One turnover on downs and then an interception. Couple of punts. Very out of character. Chippewa's got the inner Sandman rocking. Cats will get the football first to start the second half. They do have 2:55 here to get something rolling. All 3 timeouts, and again, the clock stops usually when they move the chains. Charlie Burke back deep with Blake Schneider. And short kick is fielded by Brecken French. Cats will start this drive on the 38-yard line. So pretty good field position. Plenty of time here. All 3 timeouts. Let's go get one here. Give it to Tarasavage. Tarasavage through the defense.
There we go.
Out to around the 49-yard line. First down yardage. That'll move the chains. They're just not stopping the clock to move the chains here today. Charlie Burke to the near side. Give it to Tarasavage again. And Joe running through the crowd. Close to a first down. It's going to be just short. Cats up on their feet. A little bit of a hurry up. Burke, the receiver, to the near side. Rico Alvarez to the far side. Will fake the handoff to Tarasavage. Throwing downfield, looking for Wahlquist, and ball lands at his feet. So we've got a 3rd and 1 coming up, but that does stop the clock. Gets to the line of scrimmage. Bjork and Tarasavage in the backfield. The handoff to Tarasavage. And I think he's going to be short. He is. It looks like they're going to mark him short. So a 4th down coming here. Clock rolling. 1:49 to go here in the half. I don't think you call a timeout here. You want to make sure you get the first down first. I think they got Chippewa to jump. They didn't call it, though. And Tino's going to keep it. He's got the first down. Cats should call timeout here, and I think they did. No, they actually stopped it momentarily as they spotted the ball. Clock's still rolling. Cats to the line of scrimmage here with the play. Massa will go back under center. Give to Tarasavage. Joe working his way through traffic. Chippewa Falls stands him up. And still not calling timeout. 2nd and 7. Give it to Joe on the left side. And we got a flag down. Should be good for a first down depending on the penalty. It's probably going to be on us, and it is. So that'll back it back up. Ten-yard holding call. I'm going to back it up and make it, well, it's 2nd and 10. Again, that's a odd spot to be holding someone. Fake the handoff. Throwing downfield and nearly intercepted. He had Rico Alvarez open. Tried to throw it over a defender. And defender able to get enough air under his shoes to knock that one down. So 3rd and 10 now coming up, and 20 seconds left. So the Cats got enough time here for a couple of plays. They'll work out of the shotgun this time. Tino taking a look around. Got plenty of time. Throws it downfield, and it's going to be caught and then dropped. I think that was Caden Kroll. We got another flag down.
Yeah.
Another hold. They're going to decline it. 4th and 10 coming up.
One more shot.
Yeah, you got to at least I would get the first down here and then maybe call a timeout if you can get it. Then you get a shot into the end zone. And he's going to be short of the first down. 5 seconds left. Chippewa Falls offense will come onto the field here. The Cats will have to play a little center field in this one. Maybe they'll just come out and kneel it. Things have gone the Cardinals' way for most of this half. Certainly defensively. I don't think the Cats have been shut out in a half yet this season. Certainly not in the first half.
Yeah.
I think we've actually scored on our first drive in just about every game, but maybe one. 5 seconds to go. Chippewa Falls puts the offense on the field. Couple receivers to the near side. They're going to go out of the shotgun, so it looks like they're going to take a crack at it. And looked pretty good there, but Charlie Burke able to pull number 36, Colin Clary, out of bounds. So at the end of the first half, it's Chippewa Falls 12, River Falls 0. We're going to take a quick break and come back with the second half, about a 5-minute break here. We'll see you in a bit. All right, second half about to get underway. We got a few stats here, courtesy of Dan Jenkins, the statistician magician. Joe Tarasavage, 13 carries for 71 yards and 2 catches for 18. Charlie Burke, 2 catches for 13. Felix Walquist, 1 catch for -3. Tino Massa, 1 rush for 4 yards. Through the air, Massa, 7 for 14 for 28 yards. 106 total yards of offense there in the first half. 7 first downs and 5 offensive, 1 penalty for 5 yards. Look at the defense here. Felix Walquist with a tackle. Blake Schneider, Josh Jenkins, Matt Tiffany all with 1. Bo Bjork with 1. Jack Larson 2. Charlie Burke 5 tackles. Brady Stavanoa with 4, including 1 tackle for loss. Carter Serene with a tackle. We've given up 113 total yards to Chippewa Falls there. 6 first downs, 35 yards of offensive penalties, and 10 yards of defensive penalties. So, Cat's going to be receiving the second half kickoff, and we'll put a couple minutes back on the clock here, so we got a few minutes. Cat's going to be receiving the second half kickoff, and in a 12-0 hole here. And I don't think we've been shut out in the first half yet this season. So, in a spot that they're not used to being in. Not sure if we're going to get a freshman broadcast this week or not. I know we'll definitely have a varsity broadcast, but where the freshmen play over there in Menominee is a little bit of a different place. So I'm not sure if Jeff and Bo are going to have the broadcast of that game or not, but we'll definitely be there Friday night at Donanona Williams Stadium. If you miss Friday's game, go over to the channel afterwards and check that one out. That was a barn burner that went right down to the last second. How about that onside kick Friday night?
Amazing.
That was as good of an onside kick as you'll ever see.
Yeah, they had that dialed right in.
Yep.
And that number 10, he was quite the athlete.
Yeah.
I think he had all but one of their touchdowns and the onside kick recovery.
Yeah. My favorite part was the pronunciations. Chippewa Falls has got some pronunciation stuff over here. I got a kick at the beginning of the game. The guys were talking about Bo. Is it Bo or is it Bowie? Well, in Chippewa Falls, it's Bovey. And then you got Sweevel over. I mean, it's a different game up here. You gotta be on your pronunciation game if you're gonna be calling a Chippewa Falls game.
What is that, Swedish?
Oh man, I don't know. You usually get some Polish over here too, but I don't think either one of those are Polish names. But Sweevelover could be Swedish. If you know what those are, guys, put those comments in there. We'd love to see what you think it is. What's the heritage of a B-O-W-E being pronounced Bovey and a Sweevelover? All right, been short kicks here so far by Chippewa Falls. Fielded mostly by the upbacks. French had one. And Zach Faulkner had one earlier as well. This is a short bouncer. And Faulkner is just going to pull that one into the abdomen and mark it around the 29-yard line. Cats looking for their first score of the game. They've moved the ball on a few drives. We'll come back out under center. Give it to Tarasavage, and he's going to be pulled down immediately. They'll mark it basically right at the line of scrimmage. Reminds me of the old Bears linebacker. No gain, Joe Kane. 2nd and 10 now. Coming up. That was a barn burner this weekend as well. Bears, Broncos, Toilet Bowl. Two of potentially the worst teams in the NFL going toe-to-toe. Massa throwing downfield, looking for Faulkner. Tips the ball and safely lands on the ground. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Cats. Denver down 28-7. Come back, tie it up, and get a field goal off a late turnover there by the Bears. Intriguing 0-3 versus 0-3 matchup. Hey, the Minnesota Vikings escape another 0-3 versus 0-3 matchup. It's kind of touch and go there early on in that one as well. And ball on the ground, and Chippewa Falls recovers it. Boy, just been a odd football game. Just very, very odd things happening today to River Falls. This field, the last time the varsity team played in this field, Chippewa Falls ended up handing the Cats their only loss of the season last year. And on another just weird, odd play in which the Cats blocked a field goal, and Chippewa Falls scooped up the ball and took it in to score to win the game. They'll hand it off along the right side. And he's still running before Charlie Burke pulls him down inside the 5-yard line. Rain O'Keefe says, thanks for broadcasting. You're welcome. Just wish we had a little better show to present to you today. Been a rough one today for the Cats after really what's been a very, very good season so far. Even the games they've lost, they've been really actually pretty good. But today, just kind of on the struggle bus in a lot of different facets. Chippewa Falls throwing it out and incomplete. Schneider on the coverage over there. David Herstein checked in a little bit earlier, saying go Cats. Chippewa Falls freshman team kind of took it to the Cats Thursday night, and it was funny. I was walking in here today, and a couple of the guys just standing up here in the box went, "Are you the guys that did the game Thursday?" No. Those guys were hilarious. I'm sure I didn't get a chance to watch the broadcast, but I'm sure they had a lot to say with the game going the way it was. And that'll be incomplete as well. So 3rd down and goal from 3 coming up here for Chippewa Falls. They'll make a couple of adjustments to their personnel. Took a couple of the receivers out, brought a couple bigs in, so we'll see if they keep this one on the ground. They'll go under center. Quarterback trying to work his way through traffic, but he's pulled down from behind by Brady Stavanoa. Brady having a really good game today.
Yeah, he is.
Another TFL there for Brady. Carson Flanagan down there along with Austin Stelright.
Is that Carson or is that Kean?
I thought I saw 67, but it's the body type of Kean out. 63, I think.
So it says Kean 67.
Okay. Well, boy, I should maybe take a look at that.
No, it's wrong in the program is what I'm saying.
Okay. And, nice throw just off the fingertips. So the 4th down attempt there is no good, and Cats offense will come onto the field here in the shadow of their own end zone. Football going to be placed at around the 3-yard line. But, hey, at least the Cats they'll set it down at the 5, so it must be one of those high school rules. I guess that's where, sorry. Too many things on the mind right now. After the TFL by Stavanoa, that's where the football was. So. Ball at the 5. They'll hand it off to Tarasavich, and Joe able to generate a couple, but that's about it.
They got him on the 8.
Yeah, they'll give him a gain of 3. Second and 7. With the defensive stop, though, still just a 2-possession game. And the Cats have had some stops defensively. They just got to get something going on the offensive side of the football. Gain of about 2 there. Bring up 3rd down and 5 at the 10-yard line. Pitch it out to Joe again, and he is met behind the line of scrimmage and pulled down for a short loss. And the Cats will have to punt. Yeah, they've just looked out of sync. Just came out today in kind of a different look, different formation, and just have never been able to really get on track offensively today. Stone Paschal to punt. He had a really good one earlier in the game. This one here, short. And Cats down at around the 34-yard line. So real good starting field position here for Chippewa Falls. And leading it 12-0 with 5:28 to go in the third quarter. Some days you're the hammer and some days you're the nail. And today, for the most part, the Cats have been the nail. Again, Chippewa, Cats D has done a pretty good job of keeping Chippewa off the clock or off the board, but offensively just look out of sorts. Throwing the ball downfield, had it go into the hands of number 36, Colin Clary, but incomplete.
We got lucky there.
Yep, we did. Colin, a sophomore, 6'1", 166. They're very precise with their weights here. We kind of round to the nearest 5 on our sheet, but Chippewa falls right down to the pound. Second and 10. They'll hand it off. And pickup of around 5 or 6 there on second down. Going to set up a 3rd down and 5. Number 33, Brody Tarbox. Third and 4. You got to get down just a pinch over the 25-yard line here to get a first down. They'll hand it off. Go to the right side. Big pick up there down inside the 10-yard line. First and goal from the 7-yard line for Chippewa Falls. And into the end zone. Easy peasy. Yeah, it's 18-0. Oh. Angie and Mike Burke checking in. Max Helmeniak is here. Wearing number 31. So
there you go.
They're disguising him today. Max
I was going to say when
it didn't look like
it
Stone.
Didn't look like Stone was bunting.
No, didn't look like him, but that's what I got on the roster. So I think kids lose jerseys or something happens to them. I don't know. Stone's not quite as big as Max. I haven't seen him run either.
Yeah, I think we've taken. Nobody's gotten any snaps except for
Joe. Yeah. So 18-0 here. 3:57 to go, third quarter. Good night here for the home crowd. Watching their boys put on a pretty dominant performance. Again, we just haven't had this yet this season. How many times have we lost? Once or twice?
Twice.
Yeah.
But we haven't been shut out.
No, haven't been shut out. We've been pretty competitive games all season long.
Must be the heat. There's Max right there.
Yeah. So Max pulled down at the 26-yard line. Yeah, it might have something to do with the fact that, these guys are coming off. It's a Monday after homecoming weekend.
Yeah.
That might have a little to do with it as well. Mark the football at the 27-yard line. But we just kind of haven't looked sharp today. Tara Savage on the left side. Gain of about 4. At this point in the game, I don't think you got to start getting weird. I think you try to run your bread and butter, try to move the football here, and try to get on the board and not really worry about the clock at this point. Tara Savage ahead. He's going to be real close to the first down. Just depending on the spot. You're going to say move the chains. Give to Joe. He cuts it back up. And a pickup of a couple. That play was supposed to come outside. Chippewa Falls had that covered. Got it back inside and able to get about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up at the 40-yard line. Gives it to Tarasavich. Fighting through tacklers. Stretches it across the 45-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 5. We'll set up 3rd down and 2. Clock rolling now. Under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Cats trying to find the end zone for the first time today. Still got 55 more yards to get there. Give it to Joe.
Nope, that's Max.
Oh, Max Hilmaniak there. Nice run by Max. Really, really good block there by Josh Jenkins as well. Josh led the way going out the left side and really opened that one up. But we got a flag down, and that's kind of been the tale of today as well. Face mask on Chippewa. So that's a break for us.
All right, things are looking up.
Yeah. $15-yarder. That's going to place the football down at the 24-yard line. Fake it to Joe, and then they get it out to Felix Wahlquist. And Felix is going to pick up around 7 or 8 yards there in first down. They're going to give him 9, just shy of the marker. 2nd and 1 now coming up at the 15-yard line. Tarasavich back in there at tailback. Gives to Joe. Joe fighting through traffic, still on his feet, still moving. Down near the 5-yard line. I'll probably mark that around the 6. Be a first down and goal at the 6-yard line. Clock rolling. Joe up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And River Falls trims the lead to 18-6. And that was a drive that's real reminiscent of what we typically do. Kind of the short passing game, power run game, and it ends in a touchdown. Penalty helped as well. Cats will go for 2 here. Fake the handoff to Tarasavich. Throwing it and caught by Josh Jenkins for the 2. So that'll cut the lead to 18-8. And 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. So, 2-possession game. Got a winner of the fan of the game down below us. Pretty excited to win, and then they handed him a lanyard. But he still showed some appreciation. Better than a sharp stick to the eye.
Exactly.
So 20 seconds to go here. 3rd quarter, Cats just cut the lead to 18-8. So a 10-point game.
Puts Joey over 100 yards for the game.
Max Helmaniak got a nice carry in there as well.
Yeah, 16-yarder. Plus the penalty.
Well, the Cats got to kick off here and buckle down defensively.
Thanks, bud.
Oh, we won. They just brought us over at Lanyard as well. So it's just like we're the fan of the game. Kickoff by Lucas Blair is going to go out of bounds. But honestly, I think if they would have fielded that, they would have been about where they're going to be anyway. So
Yeah.
not the end of the world. And basically what that does is make sure that Chippewa Falls doesn't get a return on it. So they'll spot the ball at the 35-yard line. It's a pretty attractive lanyard.
It's
I'll
not
say
bad.
so myself.
Be legendary.
Be legendary.
Chippewa Falls soccer.
All right. Cardinals now with a 10-point lead. And they'll give it to Tarbox. Tarbox, nice carry, and he's going to get out near midfield before he's tripped up. They'll mark it at the 49, 1st and 10, Chippewa Falls. And that will end the third quarter. So at the end of 3 is Chippewa Falls 18, River Falls 8. Officials don't have to go very far with the football. Swing it 2 yards over onto the other side of the 50. If you're ever in Chippewa Falls and you go downtown, I don't know what the name of the place is, but there's a little sandwich shop that is also a coffee shop. They got some good food down there. Sorry, I don't have the name, but just look for a place that's a sandwich shop / coffee shop. You got the Mason Shoe Company here as well. Mason companies support a ton of youth activities here in town, and then they've got they also have a company that makes fire trucks here in town. I don't know what the name of that place is, but they make fire trucks in Chippewa Falls. Hey, speaking of that, we probably should thank our sponsors here at some point in the fourth quarter. We haven't got to those yet today. Let's drop this off the screen here. We'll get to you guys momentarily. All right, fourth quarter about to get underway. Kick it out the tailback. And Tarbox runs through a few different arm tackles. Ball came loose, but they say he was down. Gain of about 8 there on first down. Got to get low. Give the Tarbox again. And he's got a lot of room. Carter Serene getting the tackle on that one. And just had way too many tackles by our safeties today. Your safeties are having good tackle days. Means your defense isn't having a good day. 1st and 10. Chippewa Falls new quarterback, another junior, Mitchell Prosecki. 5'11", 165 junior. Probably mispronounced that, but that was my best shot. Oh, ball on the ground. And it'll be a big game. Turning lemons into lemonade.
Yeah.
or some chicken stuff into some other chicken stuff. Either way.
Nobody really took a good angle on that at all.
No. Gain of about 7 on that play. It was Clary on the carry there. Second and 3. Give it to Clary again. French with the tackle.
We're really rotating that D line.
We are. And with this drive and this heat, that's probably what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Prosky looking to throw.
Oh!
Nearly intercepted there by number 26, John Klecker. And John probably won't get another opportunity for an interception as nice as that one.
Yeah. Yeah, the field was open for
Yeah,
him, too.
that was what we call a silver platter. Another double reverse. And nearly broke that one. Tripped up, but a gain of around 8. Should bring up a 3rd down and 2. Again, this is 4 down territory here. Third and 2. So the tailback there. Got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Yep, holding on Chippewa Falls, so that'll back the Cardinals up. Good break for the Cats. That would have been 1st and goal at around the 2-yard line. Back it up pretty good. You can place the football about right where they're huddling. Take it all the way out to the 26-yard line. Third down and 14, 2nd and 14.
It's 3rd, is it?
It should be 3rd.
Yeah, he's got 3 on there.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
kinda
on the main board, they got 2nd down still.
Yeah.
Roski looking to throw. Under pressure, Cats can't pull him down. He's on the move before he's pulled down by Matt Tiffany. D-line had a couple of cracks at him for big losses and couldn't rope him down. So 4th down and about 5 now. We got to make a play here, guys. Clock rolling. Under 6 to go now. Cats can get a stop here, get back into this game. You got to make a play. 4th down. We'll kick it out. Cats got him wrapped up. Nice job there, Bo Bjork, grabbing a hold of him and yanking him down. So the Cats D able to get off the field. Offense back onto the field here. 5:21 to go, 4th quarter. Down 18-8. Again, you're down by 2 scores here. I don't know. Why are they not stopping the clock on a change of possession? Well, now they stopped it after they ran off for 15 seconds. I think it was about 20 seconds. 5:28, the guy said. 27 seconds to be exact. Not stop the clock, won't move the chains either.
Rookies.
Hey, these guys got places to go.
Yeah.
It's a Monday night. You get back from Monday Night Football. Cats working out of the shotgun. Massa hands it off to Tarasavich. Tarasavich makes the guy move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Joe Tarasavich down the sideline. They're not going to catch him. And he's going to go all the way down for the touchdown. River Falls back in it now after the touchdown by Joe Tarasavich. And that's a big play that we needed, guys. That will cut the lead to 14-18. Cats going to go for 2. Probably doesn't mean much because I don't think we have a place kicker with us tonight. So we're probably going to need to score another touchdown to win this one. But the long touchdown run by Tarasavich cuts the lead to 4, 18-14, and now we got an interesting game.
Yeah. Five minutes?
Cats got 5 minutes left. Had a crack at a turnover there in the last defensive drive. So you can go out there and get a stop. They have all 3 timeouts left. Go out there and get a stop. Put the ball back in the hands of the offense, or a turnover would be a big play. Massa will go under center. He's got Burke to the left and Kroll to the right. Bjork and Tarasavich, or Burke and Hilmeniak behind him, and he gets it to Felix Wahlquist. Wahlquist just kind of cruising across the goal line, wide open on the drag. And it is 16-18 now. Chippewa Falls. So, with 5:14 to go, River Falls has an opportunity. What'd you have on that run, Dan?
85.
85-yard touchdown scamper out of the shotgun by Joe Tarasavich. Came off tackle on the left side and got out in space. And Joe is he's a track athlete. You get him out there and put green grass in front of him, not too many people are going to run him down. Do we have a penalty there after that play? I think River Falls is going to kick off from the 45-yard line at Chippewa Falls.
Must
have been a penalty.
Unsportsmanlike.
So the Cats with a great opportunity here to pin Chippewa Falls deep. And what you don't want to do here is kick it out of bounds. And that would just put the football at the 35-yard line. So kick it to the middle. Maybe a nice line drive, low kick. Make Chippewa set up with a long field here. Lucas Blair to kick off. Ball placed at the Chippewa 45-yard line, and that's what he does. Kicks it off a Chippewa Falls player, and they're going to down it at the 20. So basically perfectly executed there. Gives Chippewa Falls the long field here. 5:12 to go, fourth quarter. Cats were down 18-0 and have put 2 straight scores on the board to make it 18-16. And they've got an opportunity. Just need the defense to buckle down here. Get a stop. Chippewa Falls quarterback keeper looked like he kind of fumbled the snap. Able to pick up about 5. Give him 6. Second down and 4 coming up for the Cardinals. Every first down here hurts the Cats. River Falls hasn't called any timeouts yet, but if Chippewa able to move the chains, I think they're going to have to start calling some timeouts. Pitch it to 36, and he's on his way down the field. Tiffany able to wrap him up, pull him down. Matt kind of tearing at that football, but that's a big run. That hurts. Riley Andrus enters the game. Clock under 4 minutes now. One more first down, and especially if it takes them 3 plays to do it, it's going to get real tough. And number 22 on his way down the sideline, and he's going to score. Drake Dakin. And that will answer the River Falls touchdown. Stretch the lead back out to 24-16, but the Cats can stop this 2-point conversion. It's still an 8-point game. The Cats wouldn't be able to win with a touchdown, but they'd be able to tie it. So this is a big conversion right here. Cats have stopped Chippewa Falls so far on all 3 of their conversion attempts. Hand it off to the motion guy, and he's going to sprint to the end zone. Well, Chippewa Falls hadn't converted 1, but they converted it when they needed it, and that's a 10-point lead now, back to a 2-possession game. And with 3:34 to go, doesn't exactly end it, but it makes it tough. But we saw Friday night, anything can happen. When the Cats scored at the end of the when Chippewa Falls scored and the Cats stopped the 2-point conversion Friday night, I was actually just pulling into the gas station. I'm like, well, I guess we got it. And I turned it off while I pumped gas, turned it back on, and all of a sudden Chippewa Falls got the football. You don't stop playing until there's zeros on the board. .334 to go here. Cats down by 10. Kick return team onto the field. Helminiak and Burke are deep. Helminiak scoops it up, and he's pulled down immediately at the 30-yard line. River Falls has scored on their last 2 drives. Back onto the field here with a tall task in front of them. 3:29 to go here, down 10. River Falls set up in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. They'll give it to Tarasavich, and he's pulled down basically right at the line of scrimmage. Alvarez, Burke, and Kroll get it out to Burke. And Burke past the first down marker before he's yanked down. This time they do stop the clock as they move the chains. Massa throwing it out there, and he's got Burke for a short gain. Now they're going to say ball hit the turf. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 now. River Falls at their own 44-yard line. This is 46 on the clock, but it is definitely the 44. Massa from the shotgun. Under pressure, a little screen pass set up, but the Chippewa Falls linebacker had that one sniffed out. Good coverage on Joe and probably a good throwaway there by Massa. 3rd and 10. Bo Bjork comes in. Massa throwing it for Bo, but I don't know if the linebacker got part of his arm or what happened there, if the ball just slipped, but it was not the throw he was anticipating making there. Defender chasing him down, and the ball just didn't come out right. 4th down coming up. Cats going to go for it here. 2:35 to go. Down 10. They'll go under center. Massa strip sacked. And that'll do it. Cats defense back on the field. 1 first down here. They do have their timeouts left. They could extend this game. And we'll go out of bounds. Chippewa Falls mixing things up. Bringing in yet another quarterback. Number 37, Evan Weiler. He's a sophomore, 5'10", $185. Hand it off to 81. Nice tackle there. Number 23, Brody Schaefer? I think Brody's
still hurt, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know who it was. Looks like he's wearing 23 though.
Is that Cole Dicus?
Could be.
It is.
Yeah, Brody's. Last time I saw him, he still had his arm in a sling.
Hair's not long enough either.
Right, exactly. Brody's got some nice flow coming out the back of the helmet. This time they'll come along the near side. Lots of room. Nice job there by Rico. He's squaring up, making the tackle. The Cats just haven't had the answers to the test today.
No. I was looking at the stats from last year's game between these two. We won, but we also had 2 fumbles and an interception in that game as well.
That helps.
Yeah.
And again, with this offense that Chippewa Falls runs, there's a lot of misdirection, a lot of opportunity for turnovers. And I think these kids just get it dialed in a little bit better and better the longer they're in the system. I'll tell you, the freshman team from Chippewa Falls the other day, though, they had it dialed in. But that's just a really good group. Jeff Johnson was telling me that as 8th graders with 2 teams, it was a combined loss of something like 68-0 as 8th graders. He said that freshman group for Chippewa Falls is just super, super talented. Really, our freshman group is really good too, so for them to be that good it tells you that's a pretty impressive group of kids. So that'll do it. They kneel, and it'll bring us to our final 26 for Chippewa Falls, 16 for River Falls. Again, Cats kind of got the offense rolling there in the 4th quarter, but just not enough and a little bit too late before they were able to get things rolling there with the offense. But again, Cats have put together a pretty darn good season and have been competitive in every game. And actually, after this one, was looking like it was going to be a laugher. Couple of big plays, couple of defensive stops, and they made the score respectable. 26-16 final here this evening at Doe Ray Field. Dan's putting together the finishing touches on the stats. We'll get those to you, and then we're going to be signing off here in a moment. But remember, this Friday night, heading over to Menominee, big game with the Menominee Mustangs. Winner clinches postseason play. Loser will need to win the following week to ensure their spot in the playoffs. If we lose both games, or if Menominee lose both games, you could still qualify, but you'll just need some help to make that happen. But a win at some point in the next 2 games would make us playoff qualifiers. All right, Dan's got some offensive stats for us. Joe Terra-Savage, 194 yards on 26 carries today, 2 touchdowns, 18 yards receiving. Maxomaniac, 1 carry for 16, but it was a key carry that really set up that touchdown drive. Josh Jenkins, 1 catch for 3 yards. That was on the extra point. And we got Charlie Burke. Charlie's 3 catches for 20. Felix Wahlquist, 3 catches for a total of 9 yards. Tino Massa, 4 yards rushing. And then Massa, 11 of 22 through the air for 54 yards. Cats with 282 total yards, 11 first downs. The penalties, 15 yards of penalties for Chippewa Falls, 5 on the Cats. Defensive stats coming your way in just a second. We've got a lot of different guys getting the tackles. We like to get those in there because a lot of these kids, not everybody gets to carry the football, so try to get those defensive stats. Give everybody an opportunity to get named in the broadcast here. Felix Wahlquist with 1 tackle, Bergen Bernard with 1, Blake Schneider with 2, Josh Jenkins 2, Matt Tiffany with 4, Brecken French with 1, Carter Serene with 2, Rico Alvarez with 3, Cole Dicus with 1, Bo Bjork 2, Tyler Hastings 1, Jack Larson 2, Charlie Burke with 7. Brady Stavinoa with 5, sack and a tackle for loss. Keegan O'Keefe with a tackle. And then got Damian Seja with 1. Total yards for Chippewa Falls, 335 total yards. So very, very impressive offensively today with Chippewa Falls Cardinals. 10 first downs, 45 yards of penalties, 10 yards of defensive penalties on the Cats. Both of them were jumping off sides. Just want to thank everybody for joining the broadcast today. Thanks to Kevin Westhouse, too. He's the guy who kind of holds the glue, and he's the magic. Had a couple of issues setting things up today, but quick text to Kevin, and he's got the answers. Thanks to Dan Jenkins for hanging out with me, doing stats. He is the statistician, magician. It's been a fun season. We got one more JV game before the season wraps up. Been a great season. Hope everyone's enjoying it.
2 more.
2 more? Yeah, we got 2 more. Look at that bonus football. Menominee and
North.
Eau Claire North to wrap up the season. Let's see if we can pull up a thing here to get ourselves logged out. I had it up here earlier. There we go. So, for Dan Jenkins, I'm Chris Larson. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. We'll be back home at Wildcat Field before we wrap up the season at Eau Claire North. Take care, everybody.